Brits hate a pothole, and they seem to have popped up or down absolutely everywhere in recent years. Let's speak with Nick Freeman, motoring lawyer, road safety campaigner and friend of the show, I'd like to say. Nick, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Ian.
I mean, how are you marking National Pothole Day? I mean, do you have a moment of silence before you start your day? How does it work over there at Freeman Towers?
Well, a lot of swerving, as I think everyone else does.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of talk and not much tarmac, and that's the problem, isn't there?
Great phrase.
The government have given about £1.6 billion to assist councils with dealing with the problem, and they've put them under some degree of pressure by making them accountable. The amount of money that's estimated to be needed to sort the problem out is actually 17 billion.
Wow.
Okay, so every year we have hundreds of thousands of pothole-related incidents,
Sure.
costing hundreds of millions of pounds to the motorist. So it's not just financial. It's if you're a cyclist, if you're a motorcyclist, there's a massive danger. And you drive along in the car now, and I imagine you drive in. I do about 50,000 miles a year, so I literally live on the roads. And you see cars swerving. There's no indication. And it is literally, they're going all over the place, because if you go over the pothole, they're so deep, it can damage your suspension. You can have a blowout. I had a blowout about 2 weeks ago, went over a pothole, lost a tyre. It cost a small fortune to have this tyre replaced. It wasn't able to be repaired. Yeah. And you speak to everyone, and it's like the crater of the moon. It's like the surface of the moon. It's just full of craters, as your pictures are clearly depicting.
Absolutely. Well, I went down one the other day. So far down, I was almost in another postcode, Nick. I mean, I thought, goodness me, I couldn't believe a hole could legally be like that on Britain's roads. I mean, the 21st century, when the Romans were, I know all things lead back to the Romans, when the Romans were, building beautiful straight roads, they probably never anticipated that the fault going forward wouldn't be building more of them, but it would be the fact that they didn't fill the holes in when things went bad. I mean, it's an extraordinary indictment on our times and our lack of either finances, our lack of care from government, our lack of priorities from local authorities. Which one is it? Who's to blame here?
It's a lack of all three. It's a lack of all three. When people go abroad, particularly they go to France, they go to Germany, the one thing that they actually miss the most when they come back here is not the sun, it's not the food, it's the gorgeous road services. And as soon as you get across the channel and you hit foreign road, it's like, oh my God, what a pleasant experience. It's lovely, it's relaxing. Then you come back, you come back off the Channel train and you see these roads. So we need a government to put serious money into it. Otherwise, we are already a third world nation insofar as our roads are concerned, and we can't be in that position. We're the fifth largest economy in the world. How can we tolerate that? Yeah. Why isn't it being dealt with? And at the end of the day, who are the people who suffer? It's the motorists. So the motorist is paying his road tax, he's paying all his taxes, and the reality is you have damage. Councils are very reluctant, they're very adept at avoiding paying out. Yeah. So it's the motorist who has to foot the bill, which is just not palatable.
It's interesting you say that about foreign roads, because it used to be the other way round, didn't it?
Yeah.
When I was about 18, I lived in Spain for about a year. I was doing some work out there. And I wasn't meant to drive even because, was it because I was too young or... I can't remember what the reason was, even in a hired car. So the people I was working with did most of it. But I did drive because as it turned out, and I don't think I'm going to get arrested in Spain anytime soon for this.
You probably weren't insured.
It was so long ago. There was something going on. Anyway, the local police used to drink in the hotel, and every now and again you'd buy them a pint and they'd see me going down the road and just wave. So all of that was fine. It was lovely. And to go from the hotel that I kind of lived in to the sort of some of the bars that I was working in, I'd drive this old Fiat down there. And the roads were horrific. I mean, it was like you couldn't make up how bad it could possibly be. Took forever to do a 5-minute journey. And I get there. Fast forward about 20 years, I went back to where I used to work, and it was like living in the 22nd century. Everything was beautiful. The place looked nice and tidy. The roads were great. It all worked just fine and dandy. Isn't that interesting that we've gone backwards and everyone else has gone forwards?
Yeah, well, we're off track at the moment massively, aren't we?
Yeah.
We need to get the economy going, reduce our taxation, get the economy going, get people back at work, and then spend some money where it's needed. And until we do that, we're going to carry on going down that pothole.
Absolutely right. Nick, great to have you on. Thank you very much indeed, Nick Freeman. He is, of course, motoring lawyer and road safety campaigner.